So what do you get? Members, what do you get? Put it in your calculator. What do you get? 40 sine of 60. What do you get? That is 20. That is 20. So this one will be 20. Then 20 minus 40 cos of 60. What do you get? So this one will give us, I have 20 minus 40 cos of 60. We find out we remain with what? Is what? Is 0, right? Remember, is that what you are getting?
Yes.
Hmm? But this one is supposed to be negative. Sorry, this one is supposed to be negative. That one is supposed to be negative. 40 sine of 60. Sorry. For this one, I've pressed.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, I've made a mistake there when I was pressing. Sorry.
Yes.
So VAB was supposed to be negative
34 points.
negative
34.6410.
10, not 10. You don't call it like that. Not 10. Then this one is what? This one is 0. Okay. So you don't stop there. You must go ahead. This one you have got in vector form. Go ahead and get the magnitude. Go ahead and get the magnitude, which will be the square root of x squared plus y what? Plus y squared. That's the formula. This means I'll have VAB equals to the square root of negative 34.6410 squared plus 0. Because that one. So which means you find that therefore our answer is still a what? It still remain 34.6410 what? Kilometer per hour. Is it okay, members? Is it okay? Sandra, are we together? Jackie, are we together? Nalubeg, are we together?
Yes, teacher.
Good. That is part A. That is part A. That is part A. What will be the direction? You don't stop there. You must go ahead and find the direction, members. Whether it was asked or not, you must go ahead and find the direction. You must go ahead and find the direction. You must go ahead and find the direction. Go ahead and find the direction. So because now you have resolved the component here, so the direction will be tan, not so. Will be tan. So you find that will be tan theta equals to, is going to be y out of x, which is theta is equals to the arctan of y out of x, So which will give us, our theta will be equals to the arctan of y, which is 0, divided by our x, which is 34.6410. So what do you get? What is that angle?
I thought x is a negative.
Now, when you are getting the angle, you ignore the negative, because when you are drawing, you will the negative is just given the direction. Okay.
Yes.
So when you are putting in the angle, you ignore. So that one is going to give us 0. Okay.
But if you press it in the calculator, does it still give you the same answer?
When you press in what?
On the calculator. Does it still give you the same answer as without a negative?
No, it give a different, because now you see, now when you put a negative, because there's no negative angles, there's no negative angles, please. The negative is just giving the direction. There's no amount of turning which is negative. The negative is either show that you are turning clockwise or turning anti-clockwise. But when you are putting it here in the calculation, you ignore that negative, because when you are sketching this, because if I'm to sketch this, you find that our sketch will be like this. Our sketch will be like this, which means this one should be in that direction. You see that this one is 0, which means you don't move. That's why you say our angle here is 0 degrees, which means it will be only in one direction. Or you can say this one is going to be due what? Due west, because it's pointing only in one direction, which is in the west, if you follow from the compass. Okay? Sandra, is it okay?
Yes.
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 Yes. Let's look at B part. B. In B. In B. In B, they're saying find the relative path of AB. Relative path AB. So relative path AB. We know it's given us. It's given us what, members? It's given us O what? OA minus OB plus what? Plus T into AB. That's what you must know. That's what you must know. That was what you must know. So time was not given. Time was not given. So we shall leave it in term of T. So we shall have. What is our OA? Our OA, I remember we got it. What's our OA, members? What is our OA?
10, 0.
Our OA is 10, 0. Good. It's 10, 0 minus our OB is what?
0, 0.
Is 0, 0 because it was addressed at that point. So plus T into our relative velocity, which we have got here. I think that is here. Okay? Which is negative 34.6410. So simplify that. Therefore, relative path AB will be equals to, so this one will give us 10, this will give us 0, plus T into negative 34.6410. There's nothing else we can do from there. Okay? Members, are we together? Are we together, members?
Yes.
Yes. So let me add that question. Find relative path of A to B after 4 seconds. This one should now be our C after 4 seconds. So after 4 seconds. So you just come and say RAB, which we got 10, 0 plus negative plus T, sorry, plus 34.6410. Now our time is now was given to be 4. So if you substitute, so T is equal to 4 seconds, which means our relative path AB will be 10, 0 plus 4 into negative 34.6410. Jackie, are you following me, Jackie?
Yes, teacher.
So 34.6410 times 4, which will give me negative 138.564, and this is 0. that is 0, that is 0. So the relative path AB is going to be 10 minus 138.564, then 0 minus 0. Therefore, relative path AB is equals to negative 128.564. As simple as that. Okay? Members, is it okay, please? Okay, we are through with relative path. We are through with relative path. Now let me get some questions. Yes, members? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Any questions so far as I look for more questions and we discuss them? Jackie,
Yes, teacher.
can you summarize what you have understood? Just tell us what you have understood so far. Hmm? Jackie? Sandra? Yes, Nalubega.
Yes.
Just in one paragraph, can you summarize what you have said, what you have understood, what you have learned? As I look for questions and we do them, as we look for questions and we do them. I'm not even seeing any question here. I'm not seeing any here. Because now this one, I want us to look at it. I want us to look at it next week. This one, the short distance and time to closest distance, the shortest distance, how we work it out. They're very easy. They're very easy. So next week we should finish this. Actually, we would have finished even today, but simply because we started our lesson a little bit later and I don't want to over congest you with this work. So we are going to start this one next week, okay? Okay? Is it okay, members? Members, is it okay?
Yes, teacher.
Hello, I'm waiting. I told you to summarize. Or anyone with a question bank there, also be looking for question. Be looking for question from there. As I also check for mine here. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing this question here. They're not common. They're not common. But people have understood, right? Hmm? Members? Members,
Yes, teacher.
have we understood?
Teacher, we need more examples.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking for it here. I'm looking for it here. In my notes, I've given few examples. Looking for it here. Resolution of vectors, resolution of vectors. Members are afraid to get questions because I'm looking at it on other, but I will check then. I will send them to your WhatsApp. Okay. Hey, I've got one already. I've got one here. Members,
Yes.
I've got one. I've got one here. The question is, the first question, A, what is man? 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 By saying, what is man? By saying that, what is meant by saying that a body, what is meant by saying that a body, the body is moving with a velocity, relative to another, one mark. Who can give us that? Give it very fast, please, and we proceed. What does it mean? What does it mean, members? I remember even we have given the answers somewhere here when we were looking at relative velocity yesterday. What does it mean if we say that something is moving relative to? We said what? We said relative velocity means? Yes? Members?
I think it's relative velocity.
Yes, what does it mean? What does it mean there? Because they're saying, what is meant by saying a body is moving with a velocity relative to another? What does it mean? That's what they want. What does that statement mean? What does it mean? Yes? Members, what does it mean? Yeah, you people, please talk to me. Talk to me, please. Sandra? Sandra,
Yes.
what does that statement mean? What does it mean to say that a body is moving with a velocity relative to another? What does it mean? Okay. Which means people have not understood yet. People have not understood this thing. It means a body, it means a body is moving, it means a body is moving with a velocity, which appears to another body as an observer. As an what? As an what? An observer. It means a body is moving at a velocity as appears to another body as an what? As an what? As an observer.
Observer.
That was one. B. They're saying a ship A is traveling due north at 20 kilometers per hour. At 20 kilometers per hour. 20 kilometers per hour. And ship B is traveling due east. At 15 kilometers per hour. Full stop. Find the velocity of A relative to B. 3 marks. That one I've given 3 marks. Members, have you seen that? Members, have you seen that? Members?
Yes.
Have you put that question down?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So let's work it out. So they're saying ship A, this is the relative velocity. This is relative what? Velocity. This is relative velocity. So VA was given to be 20 kilometers per hour. This is north, due north. Then VB was given to be 15 kilometers per hour. This is due east. Now they want us to find. Now it's upon you. Which one method should we use? Let's use geometry. Let's use geometrical analysis. or jumlatu method. So let's sketch that. Let's sketch that. VA, which is moving due north, like that. So this is it. VA, that is VA. Then VB is moving due east. VB is moving due east. I think this question is very easy. I think someone has already even finished. This is V, VB. So just complete that triangle. Just complete that triangle to give the relative velocity. Just like that. Just like that. So what will be the direction of the relative velocity? So B is the observer. B is the observer, which means it must take that direction. It must take this direction. So this is A relative to B. So the direction will be here, theta. And this angle is really 90. Can you find for me that? Can you find for me, can you work out for me that, please? So we know VA, we want to find this. So just use, this is just use Pythagoras theorem. Just use Pythagoras theorem because it's a right angle triangle, which means VAB is equals to the square root of VA squared plus VB squared. As simple as that. So VA, so using Pythagoras theorem, VAB, which is equals to the square root of so we shall have 20 squared plus 20 squared plus 15 squared. So VAB, what do you get? 20 squared plus 15 squared. You get the square root of 625. Therefore, what do you get? Is it 25 members? Members?
25. 25.
Yes, 25 kilometers per hour. What about the direction? What will be the direction? Don't forget to find the direction. The direction will be just tan, no sir? Will be tan theta, which is equals to, this is opposite, so it will be VA over V what? Over VB. So theta is equals to the arctan of our VA, which is 20 divided by 15. So what is the angle? 20 divided by 15. What is that angle, members? 50 what? 53.1. Members, have you got 51? I mean 53, sorry. Is that what you are getting, members?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. So that is that. I want to get one under relative path, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe I will look for them. Then I send you on WhatsApp, okay? Okay? Members?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
I think we are good to go, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So for relative path, that's what you need to do. That's what you need. Then relative velocity, we have talked about it. So when we meet next time, we shall look at relative or shortest distance. We shall look at shortest distance. How we find the shortest distance. Very easy. We shall look at it very well. That one very well. I want to discuss this one when you are still fresh. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Have a nice day, members. Have a nice day. Nalobega,
Yes, teacher.
for you did not submit your work. I don't know what happened. Yesterday's work you did not submit.
Teacher, I will submit.
Now when we have already even done the correction. Please don't be lazy, okay? Jackie,
Yes, teacher.
have you understood, Jackie?
Yes.
All right. Look for more questions and try it out. Do research as a student. Do a what? Research.
Research.
All right. Okay. Nice time. Nice weekend.
Nice time too, teacher.